Here's something nobody talks about in real estate training. You can have the best scripts, the sharpest marketing, and a pipeline full of leads and still feel completely empty by Thursday. How do I know? Well, I've been there. Because this business doesn't just drain your time, it drains your identity sometimes. You wake up already behind, you go to bed replaying conversations you wish you handled differently, and somewhere along the way, you forget what it felt like to actually enjoy this career that you're building. Today, I want to walk you through my 7-step mental reset process, the exact routine I use to protect my energy before the chaos of the day takes over, or even when it already took over. This isn't meditation stuff. This is practical, tactical, and it takes less than 5 minutes. If you've been running on fumes and calling it hustle, this one's for you. Now, I ran this in episode 587, but I added one more piece to it. If you've listened to that one, this is the upgraded one. And this is based on things that I've done, and the ways I regulate my day. I'm Tristan. This is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast. It's a show, 5 to 10 minutes every single day. I've been in business now for 22 years in real estate. Ran LabCoat Agents for 12 years now. Pretty crazy. I started that one October 2014 as a Facebook group, and then took a life of its own. Now I opened up a brokerage about a year ago, Y Realty. It's going fun. I love helping agents. In fact, that's why I'm here with you right now. I'm doing this for free. I need our industry to level up. So here we are. Number one, I call this From Burnout to Bulletproof. I just had to come up with a cool title, all right? Number one, daily self-assessment. At some point in the day, you really need to check how you're doing. You need to check in with yourself, like Arnold Schwarzenegger said in his latest book. You have to take time to check in and ask yourself, how are you doing? Because awareness is part of the solution. I have here, ask yourself 2 questions. First, where's my energy on a scale of 1 to 10? If you're at a 4, well, first off, acknowledge it. Second, don't fake a 10. If you're running low, you know you need to prioritize the reset. And that reset means, well, it may mean you need to close your eyes and take a deep breath, which I'll go over in a little bit. It may mean, like one of the people I interviewed from the Success Magazine podcast I ran a few years back, Tony Horton, Beachbody. He said, Tristan, I burned out because I didn't give myself time to enjoy those moments while I was off. So now I've got these 11 things I do. I rock out to things, and I take the time to take a break, take a deep breath, right? Now, question number 1 was, how's the energy? Second, what's the one intention I have for today? What is it? This isn't a to-do list. I think that's where we get it confused. It's an intention. Something like, today, I will be a calming presence for my stressed sellers. Right? I'll be the calm in the storm. Today, I'll focus on connection, not commission. I want to connect with people today on social media, in person. I want to make them feel great. I think just changing your mindset to being more aware is key when you're looking at daily assessment. Number 2, stopping negative loops. I'll cut right to the chase on this one. Here's the fix. Catch the thought and write it down. Then write the truth next to it. A lot of the times we have these negative self-talk moments where we're like, Tristan, that was stupid. Tristan, why do you always do that, Tristan? What? Wait a second. Tristan, write down. What? Why do you always do that? Well, write it out. What is that? And is it always that I do that? And I haven't really tried to do a much better job. Wait a second, I have. I need you to write the truth behind it, because it starts changing that affirmation. See, these are just affirmations, the way you talk to yourself, right? And I have written down here in front of me, the lie might be, I don't want to call because I'm just annoying them, like I sometimes feel about my past clients. The truth is, though, I have valuable information about the market that can help them build wealth. I'm a resource. Isn't that amazing? Like, you just have to tweak it a little bit and realize that you're okay. You're doing great. Doesn't mean you can't do better. Let's get some truths in there. Number 3, realistic targeting. And I have highlighted here. Oh, burnout comes from the gap between expectations and reality. How much white space do you actually have? Cut your to-do list by 30%. Focus on the 3 high impact activities that move the needle. And here they are, typically prospecting, appointments, and negotiations. Everything else is noise. Start from there. And this is business, obviously. If you're looking and saying, man, I feel just completely burned out physically, well, don't worry, because we tackle that on number 7. Stress signals, number 4. You got to know your tells. Again, you have to be aware. Your body knows you're stressed long before your brain admits it. If you ignore the signals, you snap at a client, or worse for me, at least for me it's worse, snap at a family, because you see them again. You live with them. They see you the next day, the following day, the following year, right? So scan your body. Like, are your shoulders relaxed? Is your mouth clenched? Are your hands fisted? Are you grabbing that steering wheel a little too tight? Relax. What helps me on this one is when I feel it, I just write things down. I'm like, hey, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling that? Get to know yourself a little better. Number 5, celebrating small wins. This one is a challenge for me. I usually just go, and I don't slow down to celebrate these small wins. Here, I have it written down. High achievers have a bad habit. We hit a goal and immediately look at the next mountain to climb. We never stop to appreciate how far we've come. This creates an endless treadmill of dissatisfaction. Identify one micro win for yesterday, or even for today in the morning. Maybe you handled that objection smooth. Maybe you finally organized your CRM. Maybe not. Maybe you left the office on time. Maybe you picked up your phone when you didn't want to. I don't know what it is, but acknowledge the win, because it actually releases some dopamine. Number 6, living in gratitude. Probably my favorite one, because I see it instantly, the change on this one. This one's big, and I would challenge you to use a pen and paper on this one. Journal it like I do. Now, I use a fountain pen, because a fountain pen with index cards specifically, because it slows me down. I can't rush a fountain pen. I can't then I understand it even less. So I try to slowly do it, right? It slows me down. And I like that, because I write 3 things down, and I've got these 3 things for you. One person that I appreciate today. One opportunity that I have today. What is it, right? Just my brain now. I'm pushing it towards that. One thing that I'm proud of. What am I proud of? And I think a lot of the times we don't think that way, which is, Tristan, what are you proud of that you did this morning, that you did yesterday, that you didn't allow yourself to revel in a little bit? And this part, that alone right there, that alone can change your gratitude, because now you're like, I'm thankful for this. I see opportunity. And man, I really need to reach out to that one person and thank them. And I typically reach out by text or a quick DM, maybe a handwritten note, right? Whatever you want. Now, number 7, I have here the reset menu. I've got quite a few here, and I want you to pick, right? These are many ways where when you realize I'm a little bit stressed, maybe I'm a little bit tight, I think I need to take a break. I want you to pick one of these. And look, you can have your own. I remember when I first moved into this house that I'm in, our yard's a little bigger than the other one. And I had a bow and arrow, and I would just go take breaks and then just shoot the arrow into the targets that we have. That was one way for me to chill out and relax. Sometimes I just do push-ups. Sometimes I do jumping jacks. I mean, working out helps me a lot. And sometimes it's little breaks like, hey, maybe I need to drink some water. Just take a break. Maybe I need to splash my face with cold water. Weird little things, right? Maybe I need to go for a walk. Maybe, right? That's been happening for years with philosophers and thinkers and achievers. They just go for a walk and they think better. And then when they're back, they're like, got it. Maybe you need to read for 5 minutes. Maybe you need to watch comedy, or Maybe you need to doom scroll for 5 to 10 minutes on social media just to laugh. Or like some of my friends, maybe they need a nap, and there's nothing wrong with that. 15, 20 minutes, done, power nap. And maybe you forgot to eat, just maybe, and go eat some good food. Anyway, those are the 7. I want you to pay attention to you. I want you to pay attention to how you show up, because all of that matters. All of these things matter for you. And you need to take care of yourself, because this business is all about how you're feeling, because that's how you make others feel and how you show up for yourself. If you need this list, message me on Instagram. I got you. If you want to jump into group coaching at any time during the challenge, during a different challenge that we have, just during that off period of challenges where we're just teaching great stuff and we keep you accountable, jump in. It's abrillianttribe.com. If you can't find it, just message me. And if you need this one with the 7 items, this is episode 774. Message me on Instagram. Have a good day.